Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Crashy, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the new update, the 10.40 update that came out, but the main talking point of the discussion is going to be the number one and two things that need to be added to Fortnite or need to be implemented, need to be updated in Fortnite, and I'm going to go ahead and sell that to you guys today. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and start to plug myself a little bit more. Please leave a like on the video. It definitely helps out the channel. And if you're not subscribed already, please subscribe for the content. I'm trying to put out videos every 2-3 days or so, give you guys something to listen to and something to talk about and create a discussion on around Fortnite. So first and foremost, the new patch is out, and there are a couple things I feel pretty confident and comfortable talking about, and a couple things I want to give a little bit more time. First and foremost, aim assist. Now, this has been a question that I've gotten DMs about. You know, I've been pretty outspoken about my disdain for, previous versions of aim assist and how easy it is, and I think a lot of PC players feel that way. And, to give a little quick summary about my position on controller playing, I know you guys have a disadvantage in a lot of different areas on the controller. I mean, I really do. Trust me, I play mouse and keyboard. Trust me, I understand. You guys are definitely at a disadvantage. I think my position comes from the fact that in 99% of esports, that's really just the case. A lot of controllers don't, controller esports and, PC esports, they don't really intertwine. And Fortnite is kind of the bridge between that world. And there are good things and bad things about that. It's great that it's an inclusive experience, but it's bad because it offers for issues like this where we have to talk about it. But to quickly summarize, I don't feel super comfortable giving my opinion on the new controller settings and the new aim assist just yet. I've seen some clips. There's definitely some ways to make things look worse than they actually are. So I kind of want to just get some game time behind me. I kind of want to talk to some of the controller players that I know and trust. And ultimately, I'm going to do a little bit of testing on my own. So wait and see. We'll probably come out with a video talking about that, or just a small update on Twitter or something in regards to aim assist. Ultimately, I just think that, I think this is a buff. I definitely think it's a buff from what I can tell, but I don't want to say this is broken. I don't want to say it should be reverted. I don't want to give any kind of a strong opinion other than there's definitely some new customization, and we'll have to wait and see how that affects the game. Now, there's a new POI in the game. The combine mode is out, and unfortunately it's been not working. I wanted to get some footage for that, for just the background, but I can't get into it, so no real opinion on the combine other than what I've seen, and it looks like a pretty cool little training mode. So that'll hopefully be, a small resource for newer players. And with the skill-based matchmaking hitting the game, I honestly can't tell very much. Pubs just feel like pubs to me, but hopefully that'll help out on the low end of newer players and lesser skilled players. So again, I want to sell this idea. The reason you guys are here, there are two things that I personally think Fortnite needs to do, and I'm gonna do it on the list the way that I see fit, because it's two things that I personally need. I need them for me to just love this game and full send the game and play it all day long, things like that. And no particular order, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into them. I think number one, they need to add Siphon to pubs. Now, more than ever, I feel like Siphon makes sense in pubs. And the reason why I feel that way is because with skill-based matchmaking, the players don't have to worry about getting stomped by higher skill players. I mean, outside of the whole smurfing discussion, which, I don't even really want to talk about because players are gonna smurf regardless. But outside of that, they're going to be playing against players of their own skill level, and Siphon is not just a high-end kind of balance. It's actually just a really good quality of life change for the game. Ever since it was added, before it was added, and people were, giving ideas similar to Siphon. People were saying things like when you get a kill, it basically activates a slurp for you. I think there was even the idea of whenever you get a kill, instead of just getting Siphon for free, the player's body and their loot spawns a slurp. I think that would honestly be a good idea too, because sometimes Siphon can be a little strong when you kill someone and instantly get 50 shield. But the point remains, you shouldn't be punished for getting into a fight and losing health. You should be rewarded for winning a fight. And I think that's what Siphon is all about. It enables the player to continue their reign. It enables the player to continue to kind of move throughout the map and not just stomp, because in skill-based matchmaking, you're going to be playing players against you that are equal skill. So if you kill someone, you deserve the victory. You don't deserve to be put in a negative position in the game. So ultimately, and again, I'm speaking just from my perspective, I know that I would play pubs a lot more and I would enjoy pubs a lot more if there was Siphon. It would give me a reason to feel like I can just hop in the match and push people and fight and use the game for practice and just constantly like push myself, especially now that skill-based matchmaking is out in public modes. And I think that'd be a good quality of life change for the overall player base. Now, number 2, the second thing they just have to add, and again, this is all coming from my point of view, telling you guys what I think they need to do for me and hopefully for others to just constantly play the game. They need to slightly rework Arena. Now I could do a whole video talking about what they need to do to Arena, but they need to slightly rework Arena and give Arena seasons where it has a start and stopping point, which they kind of seem like they're doing with you know, like Battle Pass seasons. So like season 10, maybe we'll see a reset going into season 11, and maybe we'll see some new changes, but they need to do seasons for Arena, point resets, and leaderboards. Now this is all kind of just goes together, because if you run Arena in seasons and you put a leaderboard behind it, it gives people a reason to grind it. Now this would basically take over the game for me. If people were hard grinding Arena, if they were looking at their leaderboard, if they were constantly playing the game and just doing things you know, to further themselves within each Arena season, that would be the end all be all, the best way to just hop on and enjoy the game while grinding something. I think the issue for me right now with Fortnite is that I just don't feel like it's very grindable. Pubs are kind of just like a mental drain. You know, you don't have any Siphon. The games are just so quick, everybody dies so fast, and that's fine. You know, people are still gonna W key, people are gonna play however they want to play. But I think if you put some real incentive behind playing Arena, or just like some incentive behind fighting people with Siphon and normal modes, if you give those arenas, you know, like a reset and a reason to you know, actually fight for your points rather than just W keying every single game, a reason to want to climb the leaderboard, I think I could see the player base taking the game a little bit more seriously. And that's something that I want to see. I want to see people grinding Arena every season, not because it really means anything other than just to give yourself something to work for. I know for me personally, if Arena had a leaderboard, I would definitely try to get as high up on it as I could, as you know, assuming that the match quality was pretty good and people aren't just W keying every single game. And there would definitely hit a point in Arena, I think, where it could feel scrim-like. It could feel like, you know, the players don't want to lose points anymore and they want to push themselves as high as they can. And then, you know, maybe there's end games in Arena, and you never know. Ultimately, I think that the topic at hand is that I would grind the hell out of pubs if there was Siphon, and I'd grind the hell out of Arena if there was a leaderboard in seasonal rankings with seasonal rewards. I mean, there's so much, like I said, there's so much I could talk about in terms of Arena and how to make it better. We've done that a little bit here on the channel, but as always, let me know in the comment section down below. I want to pass the discussion off to you guys. What do you guys think? What, you know, because I know everybody wants Siphon and pubs, and I'm telling you, I wanted to give you guys that topic in terms of saying these are the number 1 and number 2 things they need to add to the game. And, you know, for you Arena players out there, if you actually enjoy Arena, just imagine how much better it would be if it was an incentivized reason to grind. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I appreciate you checking out this video. Please don't leave without leaving a like. I appreciate it again, and I'll see you on the next video.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel the fire inside of me? Do you see the sparks that I'm setting free? Does the beat